Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is part 3 of the King's Castle. King James, along with Pete Kohlberg, and a very taken back Russian band. But anyway,
Very taken back.
Getting back to SmackDown Live here for a second. Another interesting match we talked about before is the match between Kevin Owens
And Eddie Guerrero.
and AJ Styles for the U.S. title coming up at SummerSlam.
Ooh, I like that match actually. That's a good one.
We found out last week that Shane McMahon has been appointed the guest referee, but both men kind of have some doubts as to whether or not Shane can be trusted. And as you saw on SmackDown Live this week, both men presented substantial evidence as far as why Shane couldn't be trusted, relating to the first time Stone Cold Steve Austin was screwed over back at the Survivor Series in '98. So my question to you is, simply put, can Shane be trusted, or does he turn heel come SummerSlam?
I think he's probably going to churn.
I don't know.
You don't have a guest referee there without them somehow being involved in the match.
I think, well,
Has there ever been a guest referee that's just been chilled out unless it's a retired legend guy?
who gets
Well-
poked in the eye?
There is, in my opinion, one exception to that.
What's that?
That was when the invasion angle was going on back in 2001.
James, we don't want to talk about Iraq.
No, I don't mean that invasion.
And that didn't happen until 2010.
I mean the WCW, ECW invasion of the WWE.
Same thing.
So anyway,
Same thing.
during,
Both were equally as
during that
successful.
storyline, there was actually a point where the referees were at each other's throats. So on one hand, we had, at the Invasion pay-per-view, we had Earl Hebner representing the WWE against WCW's Mick Patrick. And Mick Foley was the guest referee. And I can safely say this is the one time when a referee who wasn't actually competing did not get involved. The match was fair down the middle.
But in fairness to your point, Mick Foley's character, he's kind of always been, when he's just Mick Foley, has been kind of an honest, nice guy. I think Shane's got a little more to him than that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well-
I could see Shane.
Why is that?
Interfering.
Because he's so high energy and a little more egotistical.
Yeah, he's a little more unpredictable than kind-hearted Mick Foley.
Well, he did warn both men. Don't get involved unless. He won't get involved unless he has to. But on the other hand, we did see evidence of something because AJ went for the Pele. He missed Kevin Owens and decked Shane McMahon, so that may be a sign.
Yeah, I really think he's going to get involved. I'm not sure how, but I think the WWE knows that some of the most popular matches they've had, the most popular angles, have involved old Shane
Angles like Kurt Angle?
and his
Right
and his son and his obtuse neck.
But no, I mean,
Not
by
a cute
the way,
face.
Jason Jordan does not have an off to his neck.
No, I think they're
Bad
trying.
joke.
I think they're trying to set it up for maybe a Shane McMahon Kevin Owens rivalry.
Could be.
But what's the point of that? I mean, what's the point of?
There's absolutely 0 point, but
Why would you? To me, the perfect storyline for Shane McMahon, unless you're trying to make Shane McMahon a legitimate wrestler, is to have him like wrestle a legend. Not these guys are trying to build their brand.
Like who?
Like, I don't know, like if you brought like Shawn Michaels back
Oh,
or something. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well,
Like the Undertaker would
or
wrestle.
have it like Triple H come back.
Yeah.
But he'd go to Raw.
Do like a power struggle with Triple H.
Yeah.
Something like that.
that would make sense because Triple H, as the COO, could
Have Triple H walk in on Stephanie
could
and
technically
Shane.
appear on both shows.
Wait.
Before he-
Was
after-
that video supposed to come out?
After he did that, after he walked in on her and Kurt,
I think I saw that on Game of Thrones.
after he walked in on her and Kurt.
Yeah. But you know what I mean. I just like if you're trying to build someone's character, I don't know why you have them go against an occasional wrestler like Shane McMahon. Unless you're doing like an old Stone Cold Steve Austin angle, an anti-authority angle, but I don't know if Kevin Owens is that guy.
And you know what? That's exactly what it was the last time because remember Styles attacked Shane in the parking lot, and then Shane put himself in the match against Styles at WrestleMania, which ultimately, in my opinion, ended up stealing the show.
I agree.
That was
a really good match.
That was one of the greatest matches of the night.
Yeah, I think so too.
But it'll be
That
interesting.
marathon of a program.
It'll be
Jeez.
interesting to see where that goes. But when we come
Was
back,
it like 6 hours?
I thought it was just 4. It just felt like
it was actually 7. It was actually 7 hours between
Yeah, I
that
remember being
and
here
the
for a while.
kickoff show.
That's right, because the kickoff show was 2 hours, and the original thing was what, like 4 hours?
5 hours, I think. But anyway, when we come back, it'll be time to give you our picks for What's Hot for the Week. So stay right there.
So James, I hear you talking about this all and everything, and that match you just mentioned from the SmackDown, I think SmackDown's in a better place than Raw.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I strongly agree.
Just because they've
They got more
better
talent. Yeah, I think they got way more talent.
I've been saying that since the draft. SmackDown is the better brand.
So what do you think? You do trades or do you do a redraft? What do you?
Well, technically, I've heard rumors that perhaps Vince wants to do another shakeup after SummerSlam. So we'll just see.
Yeah, because the talent seems to be pretty unevenly distributed. I think what they probably thought is that Raw was going to get ratings no matter what, which I guess is. I mean, I'm sure it's doing okay, but
It's doing okay, but it could do better.
but
A few months ago, it dropped to one of its lowest ratings since in 20 years.
yeah,
But did it beat Megan Kelly's show?
probably. But yeah,
On NBC.
I mean, something needs to be done for Raw because football season's coming up.
Heck yeah.
And
Exactly.
Monday Night Football usually has pretty shitty games, but it's still going to be some competition.
And that reminds me, what'd you guys think of the Panthers' performance last night?
I like
I was impressed. I watched the first half because that was when the first team played. My impressions were that Kelvin Benjamin's lost a lot of weight quickly because he's like 300 pounds in minicamp and he looks good.
So
Wide receiver Kelvin
I
Benjamin.
didn't
Christian McCaffrey looked good.
Oh, yeah.
The
I
first
didn't-
team defense was spectacular for 2 series.
I didn't see the ending, but the last thing I heard was that we were behind by 23-22.
We we won 27-17.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah. Someone's giving you fake news.
Maybe that was another game, because
Well,
I think they played a slew of games.
My
last
parents
night.
watched it, so
Just like they're doing a slew of games tonight, but the games they're showing on TV suck.
Yeah. They look good, man.
well, preseason games usually do suck, so nobody
Yeah.
pays attention to them.
Well,
I like to watch when the starters are in. I also like Joe Webb, our third string
oh,
quarterback,
I like Joe Webb.
more than Derek Anderson actually.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hey,
I'm not a big Derek Anderson fan.
you need to get on the Derek Anderson train.
Everyone loves Derek Anderson way too much.
Oh no, Joe Webb's the guy.
Joe
Yeah.
Webb's my man.
See, you already
He
told
throws
me.
a
I'm
he
just
was he
kidding
was
about
he
it.
was slinging that ball last night.
He
And-
was having fun too.
And then I said he was playing really well and then immediately threw interception,
yeah.
which shows you the
Hang
power
on
of the
a minute,
jinx.
Hang on.
They always-
We gotta clear something up here. Mom,
Yes, sir.
Blair says that the Panthers won 27-17.
Yeah.
Now you saw the game,
Yes,
so
sir.
you can confirm.
Yes, they did.
They did
See,
when he
told
said
you, told you. 27-17, yeah.
I even got it on my Bleacher Report.
I was
Bleacher
very
Report
glad
never
because I
lies.
did not want them to lose, even though it was an exhibition game. Because it's the thing I have. It's a
Man, I tell you, the when our I'm gonna take this to break.